All right, welcome to Week 6 of the Fantasy Pokemon League Q3 season. This is the 6th week of 8, and although there are a couple people who are riding for that last spot, most people are just confirmed for playoffs. So it's going to see a lot of funny battles this week, but let's just hop right into it. The first one is a pretty spicy battle between Cam and Thomas. So we got this bouncing Regieleki here, which is pretty nice to see that sprite. And then we have Thomas with his famous Volcanion Goodra Dracozolt. So let's see what happens. So we got Jirachi out against the Dracozolt.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
And then Earthquake does a decent amount of damage to Jirachi. And the trick comes out. Ooh, is that the... Okay, it's Lagging Tail. It wasn't Ring Target. Ring Target doesn't work on abilities. It only works on typing. So the Volt Absorb still would have been able to get hit. Ooh, Laddie is a bad switch, and that's a great prediction by Thomas.
Boy, that's a thick-ass boy!
Ooh, okay, Grimmsnarl here. Pressure's out, but ooh, Volcanion seems like a pretty good counter. The lowered special attack is really good for Cam. There's leftovers on it. So it's a light screen Grimmsnarl.
Baba Booey.
And the Toxic, I think, is pretty bad for Cam. Going to really mess this thing's longevity, and it's got to come up and set 2 turns of screens, so the Toxic is going to chip down. Okay, the Horse comes back in behind the light screen, minus special attack, eats up that Earth Power.
Stallion, baby!
Okay, Flamethrower just 40 damage. It's a thick horse. Substitute, it's actually he's gonna be able to survive the next hit, but his health is pretty low. High horsepower. This Volcanion is super bulky. It's leftovers, not life orb. Last week it did 93 to Torkoal.
Hi, how are you?
Weavile gets intimidated, hard countered by this Arcanine, which is sick. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp is really big for Cam. Burning this Lando is like a real pain for Thomas.
No one has ever done that! No one has ever done that in the history of Dota!
Okay, Grimmsnarl takes that Earthquake pretty well. He's coming in to get the Reflect up, I think. Ooh, there goes Volcanion. Counter, Grimmsnarl counter. He's getting more health from leftovers. Yeah, see, there's the other turn. So the free Steam Eruption plus the Toxic will take this down. Now, if it has Defog, which it might because it seems to be like a bulky Volcanion, then these screens can go down right now. Okay, he Toxics the Horse.
I can win it! I can count! Look at me, Shrek! Look at me, Shrek! Look at me, Shrek!
Okay, Weavile comes out here. Oh man, the Brick Break breaking the screens. That's one of the heatest things I've seen this season. I feel like Low Kick does way more to the horse, so I have no idea why he brought Brick Break. But he brought it for the screens, because Regieleki could bring screens, and Grimmsnarl can bring screens. Wow, that's heat as a fridge. Dude, good job, Thomas. Okay, he's like banded, it seems, too. I don't know why he stayed in there. I guess predicting Morning Sun, but I have no idea. I think he was just sacking Weavile. Goes into Lando, which does not appreciate that Flamethrower. Wow. Earthquake, it does only less than 50. So Arcanine can just slurp that right back up.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Morning Sun, so... Oh, but he Flamethrowers.
See you, chump.
Ooh, missing the Will-O-Wisp was really big. Wow. I don't know if he would have lived, but the Will-O-Wisp miss, regardless, I think is a pretty big thing. Because, yeah, this Earthquakes, and this can't get hit by Electric moves, so it just Earthquakes the rest of his team. Even with the Lagging Tail, this thing is still a beast.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass, the sun is still out.
It still would have been a good game, but that Will-O-Wisp miss just ensured this Dracozolt sweep. So, GG Thomas. It looks like Dracozolt's climbing up on the MVP ladder, so excited to see that later. Good game, Cam. You lost +4. Great plays by Thomas. And that Volcanion, one of a kind, buddy.
So I think this week was a lot closer than the stat line would suggest. I think I got pretty lucky near the end of the game there on the missed Will-O-Wisp from Arcanine that didn't burn Dracozolt, and then followed that up with Jirachi not getting any flinches, which turned out to be pretty crucial, I think. There was some heat early on. I think I got lucky with a prediction of Latias off Dracozolt at O-Code. That was pretty important. But then on his side, you got stuff like the trick giving Dracozolt that lagging tail, which was a factor for the rest of the game. And Arcanine burn in Landorus was obviously crucial and kind of took him out of commission as well. And then from there, I think it was just nothing he had really wanted to deal with Dracozolt. Between the Earthquake and the Bolt Break, most things took major hits from that. And then I think what really sealed the deal was the last Brick Break on Weavile, breaking both those screens and making sure I could close out the game.
So coming into this fight with Thomas, I was really aware of all the physical threats that Thomas had on his team. Just Dracozolt, Durant, Landorus, Salamence, everything was such a threat to my team, and I feel like I didn't have enough answers to any of those threats. So I really tried to prepare my team for those, and in that prep, I lost the prep I needed for Volcanion, which, looking back, Thomas, I should have taken you up on that trade, as that thing kind of tore through my team a little bit. Going into the battle, there was a couple mistakes that were obvious right from the start. The sack on the accidental sack on Latias from that Dragon Claw from Dracozolt was a great play on Thomas's part, but it really set me back, as that was my Scarf Latias, which was meant to clean up your team. That's really what I had for your Dracozolt. I did get the lagging tail trick, which was huge for me, as well as the burn on Landorus, but other than that, I think those are the only two really good plays I made that game. I was not as prepared as Thomas was for this match, and I think it showed. I think Thomas prepared really well, even with that Volt Absorbed Dracozolt was it's just such an obvious move, but it was really well done, and he executed it pretty well. So, well played, Thomas. You got me on this one. Hopefully I'll play you in the playoffs and get you like you did last time to me.
Okay, so this is the battle that is between me and Teddy. Teddy is the only one who Rowan's able to catch right now, but I think Rowan has to win this week. I don't really know what I was doing, and I don't think Teddy really knows what he was doing. So let's just go over this however we can. So it starts with Zapdos and Mandibuzz. So I misclick and go to Slowbro.
See ya, Spice Cowboy.
I knew he was going to U-turn. I was trying to U-turn and I clicked Slowbro. So there I go. Slowbro. Although he doubles into Incineroar. Like I try to stay in to just like absorb the Volt Switch because I'm pretty sure I'm Spadef. Okay, I was not expecting Incineroar, and I had planned this like whole sunny day Heatran sweep. But he brought two fire types, a dragon type, the Zapdos, so Heatran was kind of dead weight. I was just throwing it away. It was the only thing I had for the Incineroar. Heatran's been really difficult to build with this season, honestly. Okay, Marowak comes in. Okay, Marowak was basically like good Heatran this battle. It came in, it had Stealth Rocks on it, so he goes to Incineroar because obviously it's the only thing he has to take the Poltergeist. Here you go! As I get my rocks up for free. Hoping that this thing is not Boots, that it's like banded.
Good night, girl.
So again, I'm just throwing my Heatran at this because it's like I don't have anything for it, and so I might as well just go to Heatran.
Nice.
Okay, Mandibuzz is physically defensive, so I thought he's locked into knockoff. I was like, man, this guy's definitely banded. He's probably going into this Mew to defog, so the U-turn I thought was really good.
See ya, chump.
And he's like, if he defogs here, I can just kill him. So Marowak is a real threat. So he goes to Como-O, which is Teddy loves his physically defensive Como-O.
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
And Poltergeist is 58, which was pretty blessed.
Here you go, little buddy.
I don't think it can do anything to me. Even Earthquake, I think, doesn't kill me. So dead Como. He got up his rocks, which is not great because I definitely am not heavy duty boots on this. And so Incineroar, I don't have anything but Mandibuzz. I do have heavy duty boots on that, but it's my only knockoff switch in, so it just gets knocked off. Now I could defog, but I think the rocks are probably better for me because he has 2 fire types. Although the Incineroar didn't take Stealth Rock, so
I consider that bitch to be one of the biggest terrorists in the exotic animal world right now.
Rillaboom in the back is Grassy Seed, so this Rotom is kind of all I need damage on for it to sweep. Okay, so he defogs. Now, this has heavy duty boots and Incineroar has heavy duty boots, and my Marowak does not. So the fact that he defogged, I thought was pretty interesting. I think it's way better for me that he defogged because now my Mandibuzz was also had its boots knocked off. So I don't think he knew what to do with that Rotom and just saw rocks and decided to defog. But it gives Marowak a free switch in, and Marowak kills everything on his team basically.
Exactly, the bones are the skeleton's money. In our world, bones equal dollars. That's why they're coming out tonight to get their bones from you.
So Incineroar is pretty chipped, so I thought, okay, it's the only thing that's really stopping Marowak at this point. This Rotom is a great time for me to bring it in, so I just decided I know I can live it if he Volt switches out to I have initiative, so you turned into it, Marowak just throwing out hands.
The bones are their money, so are the worms.
So he stays into Overheat. I think he should be sacking Incineroar here, because this is like, as soon as Rotom's dead, then my Rillaboom has a chance in the late game. So, but he just stays into Overheat. He's just sacking this for some reason. Like the Overheat's not even doing like good damage. It's doing like 9%.
They pull your hair up, but not out to turn into a man and have another chance at life.
I think he's just sacking this so he can go out into Incineroar. Oh, so he can go into Zapdos. Okay, if this sets up, then I'm a little scared.
See ya, Spice Cowboy.
Because he keeps U-turning, I'm like this. Okay, he's definitely Scarfed, which is great. So I have Slowbro and Marowak, so he can't go into Fighting move. Right now I have Zero Aura, so he can't go into Flying move. And it's Grassy Seed defensive Rillaboom. So I sack Mandibuzz because it's useless. The free switch into Marowak is just my favorite thing right now.
But if they pull it out, they turn to bones.
But the Poltergeist misses again. But luckily, he just stays in the Moonblast me because Gardevoir's bad.
Why you bully me?
Okay, the Poltergeist crit didn't matter. Okay, now Incineroar comes out to Revenge Kill, but by this time, it's a little too late, I think, for Teddy.
Carol Baskin, crawl this fence and try and hurt any of my animals again? You can guarantee I'm gonna put a cap in your ass.
I go into Slowbro because I don't have a water move. This is like the second week I brought no Scald Slowbro or something. This was like Sunny Day, Flamethrower, Future Sight, Teleport. I actually can't touch the rest of the Incineroar at all.
I saw Tiger somewhere.
And then into Zero Aura. I thought he might have Fake Out as priority for this Zero Aura, but it doesn't do anything. I can just Plasma Fist.
Before I'm done with this, I'm gonna have the bitches head in a jar.
And now I'm pretty sure I can just Plasma Fist this Zapdos.
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
But you know, okay, so he is Scarf and he's Thunderous Kick. So you know I have to style with my MVP Rillaboom. I don't know why I went into Slowbro here. Like, I guess I didn't have faith in Rillaboom. I was just like, I think Slowbro can just actually beat this. Then, okay, I do bring out Rillaboom. John Bonham, nah.
John Bonham's playing Moby Dick for real!
Eats the Thunderous Kick because of my seed and my investment. And the Acrobatics killed before the Future Sight. So I just kind of styled on Teddy a bit at the end. Like I said, I didn't really know what I was doing. Luckily, Marowak just came in, put so much pressure on him, and he didn't have any good switch-ins. Like, Marowak just wrecked him. So it seems Marowak is better than Heatran, so next season maybe it won't go so high. Okay, the third battle is between Ryan and Rowan. Now, I'm not actually sure if this is a good battle or a bad battle. I only watched it once, and so let's just see which kind of battle it is. Alright, so it's Laddie v Kyurem. Okay, Kyurem switches out into T-Tar, Ultimate Laddie switch. Okay, does 28 with Draco, so this is probably AV T-Tar.
I'll cover you, Fox.
Okay, now Skarmory comes in and really eats up that crunch. The Rocky Helmet is good. Goes for Toxic. Okay, he's faster though, so he can roost. But he ends up body pressing into the Nihilego. Now, I think if he had body press, like if he had Toxic and Jellicent had come out, that would have been really nice. But if he had body pressed and killed that T-Tar, I think that would have been really nice, because T-Tar shuts down Laddie, it shuts down Necrozma without Focus Blast, it shuts down Dragapult. So I think if he had body press, he should have gone for the kill there.
We were so close down, Flippy. Just hold on.
You should have either Toxic and then roosted, or body pressed and then...
Shoot! I'm taking damage!
Or body pressed and then Toxic. Because I think... Yeah, see, he's just getting swept by this Nihilego now. Okay, he goes into this, which is apparently not the switch. He goes into Latios, who outspeeds, so he should have gone into this in the first place. He sacked Necrozma for nothing.
Tonight's forecast. A freeze is coming.
So now that he's seen that it's Life Orb, Ryan brings in Scarf Kyurem.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
But Ryan switches out into Tyranitar, which would have eaten up that Draco Meteor. See, Rowan stays in here to just Draco Meteor. Again, for no reason. I think Skarmory's his sack. I think he could have gone into Swampert there. Now Swampert comes out, flip turn. All he has is his weakened Skarmory.
Tonight's forecast.
Come in. Okay, now he goes into...
Is coming.
Of course, he goes into Kyurem. Just freeze dry twice and ends the game.
Allow me to break the ice.
So, I think it was a bad game. Alright, I think Rowan got spooked at the Meteor Beam and sacked Necrozma for no reason. Anyway, Rowan lost again, so I'm pretty sure that guarantees his spot at the bottom. So GG Rowan, and we hope that you bring some flames next week. Alright, so this last game between Alex and Nico is definitely a bad game. This one frustrated me when I watched it live, and I think you're about to see why. Okay, so the game starts off pretty standard. We have Hippo v Garchomp. They both end up getting their rocks up. Hippo gets Toxic. Nico Classic Whirlwind chips away at the Zapdos. Zapdos clicks Volt Switch. Garchomp comes out. Also Dragon Tailing. They're both just Whirlwind, Dragon Tailing each other. They both have like the same game plan going on. Look, they're both Toxic. They're both have rocks up. It's like, this is the game. And it's pretty standard, and there's two sets of rocks and a bunch of birds, but Moltres with heavy-duty boots is a great switch-in. So Umbreon comes out, U-turn Moltres, once again putting in a lot of work. And this is where the game meets its penultimate moment. Nico doesn't know what the Keldeo does.
I don't even know, I can't even tell you that,
So Keldeo, it's Calm Mind Keldeo with Life Orb. Okay, so he switches into his Rotom, which is the wrong answer. Okay, he's only got one boost. He goes into Hatterene, which I think can live the hit. Scald. Substitute, not the answer. So Substitute's clearly the wrong play. Hippo comes in.
What in fuck's name are you doing?
Okay, and then the Scald destroys this thing. Okay, Azumarill is the right answer. Okay, I think as soon as this thing set up one Calm Mind, like before it even set up one Calm Mind, you go into Azumarill. It 4 times resists Solid Stab. The best thing that has to hit you is, I think, maybe Poison Jab if it's a physical Keldeo, which is already confirmed that it's not. So I think, you know, just look up Keldeo, Nico, and just see that this Azumarill is the counter, and it's going to eat up a hit. Watch, it's just going to eat up the hit. If the Scald burns, then, you know, I guess you're right. But, yeah, he goes for Aqua Jet. Okay, Alex doesn't even go for the Scald. Okay, so, again, there it is. Keldeo swept his team for absolutely no reason. He went for substitute on Hatterene, terrible play. He went to Azumarill last, also terrible play. Dragonite tries to sweep here at the end, sets up a bunch of Dragon Dances, but he's got Melodic in the back. He's got Klefki in the back. Okay, there's no reason a team with Azumarill, Dragonite, and Hatterene should get swept by a Keldeo. So, Nico, you lost, but it doesn't matter because playoffs are already determined for him. So okay, GG, except not. And I'm sure we'll see some spicy plays next week and definitely in the playoffs.
It's a tough battle. When I was building my team, I didn't kind of have an obvious straight win condition. Keldeo was walled by Azumarill, Celesteela. Scizor couldn't get through. Poltergeist was blocked by some other stuff. So, yeah, it was a bit tough. I decided to just bring them, and hopefully I could get rid of the things that walled it. And then in the actual battle, Celesteela didn't come, and Keldeo, I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring it in, put a bit of pressure, see how he responds, see how Nico responds. And when I set up, Azumarill didn't come in, and I ended up getting 4 kills before it came in, which was what stopped it, but I was too late, I think.
All right, now let's take a look at the standings. So Alex's big win pushed him up to number 1 this week. Ryan close behind him. Jackson and Thomas, the MVP contenders, are behind them at 3 and 4. And then Nico and Cam, although they had some pretty big losses this week, they are safe from the elimination. And Teddy lost, but because Rowan also lost, and there's only 1 battle left, there's no way that Teddy could catch Rowan. I mean, Rowan can catch Teddy. There's no way that Rowan can catch Teddy. Rowan has, even if he gets a win, a +6 win, and even if Teddy loses +6, it's not enough. There's not a 12-point differential, so it's just not enough to matter. So good season, Rowan. We hope to see some heat on your last week, and looking forward to these playoff battles too. All right, that's it for this week. Next week is the last of the season, and it does not matter. So let's see some real heat there, everybody. We're gonna have playoffs after that, so excited to see you in the next few weeks of the FPL.